Hey guys, and welcome to episode, I guess 37, because it's still season 1, of Serganan's Feed the Beast Let's Play. Guess we should get started. I punched a little bit of wood today, and I guess we should try to find a place to stay. This isn't probably the best spawn point. Let's see. Oh, what's that? Look at that! Huh. Well, let's go put on our gear and fly over there and check. That looks oddly like our old base. Yep, so I was able to get it back. I did lose one thing, and that's this chunk, right? Apparently something with this chunk had gone wonky. The only thing on here, at least that I put down, was the tracks and our really nice woodcutter. So I'm guessing maybe it was the cart that caused the problem. I mean, it could have been these slime blocks, but why it only happened right here, I don't know. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm in creative mode right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just fix this up, get it back to the way it was before. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and creative myself in a new cart. Actually, the way that it works is you still have to build the cart in the assembler. You can just use the creative upgrade, which makes it instant. Wow, that's really efficient if I wanted to do it myself. Look at that. I'm cutting down like the whole place. Anyway, so I'm going to get everything cleaned up, get it running again, and I'll be back. I had to get this on camera. I think that is a creeper riding a blue slime. Well, I'm going to use the term riding loosely. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, that's what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to blow up inside of the slime. I wanted to see what would happen. Die. That's fun. That is hilarious. Okay, so I fixed the track here. Went ahead and I changed everything back to grass. I kept sinking down in, and when I'm trying to work around it and everything, I think just for the farms, it's fine to have everything as dirt, or it'll turn to grass. So let's make our cart again. Only this time I want to change something up just a little bit. So let's go ahead and let me put this into our system here. We have a lot of these slime blocks. Of course, we have a lot of slimes, period. So what I want to do is, let's go ahead and look up the Railcraft, or the Steve's carts. Steve carts. And there we go. So now we can see everything from Steve's cart. We do have to build it again. So if you remember, I did have a fertilizer. So I'm going to give myself one of those. I did have a coal engine, so I'm going to give myself one of those. I did have side chests. Let's see. I had a couple of internal chests. I did have a solar engine. And then we want the wood cutting core. I think I just had the reinforced hull. I did not have the Galgadorian hull. Okay, let me just look through. And then I did do the Galgadorian woodcutter. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing else that we're missing. Oh. I think we did put the size upgrade in it. We did put the tree exotic and the plant range extender. I remember we put those add-ons on. Okay, so let's go ahead and one thing I did want to change in it. And let me go ahead and get out of cheat mode now. Okay. One thing I did want to change with it is I do want to build a one of the extracting chests. Right? These are huge, huge chests, if I can. So let's go ahead and see. Did I ever build one? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're just put this together here. Looks like I need some more iron panes. Getting there. One more of those, and then I needed these dynamic. Of course. One of those, and then I need two of the big ones. Now I should be able to make it. There we go. So I wanted to use my own resources for that because I am changing that. However, I'm going to go back into cheat mode and give myself a creative module or upgrade. And then so I'm going to put this right on it, and we'll put everything together. Coal engine, fertilizer attachment. Let's see if we can put. There we go. Now see, I can't do the solar engine and that chest. So that's why I made this with my own resources, is because yeah, I can't do the side chests. That's okay, I'll do the 3 internal. And I can do everything else. Perfect. Now we're just assemble, and boom. There's our cart. Are we not in? There we go. And we're back in the recipe. So now we have our new cart, and I'll just go ahead and throw the side chest in the solar engine. And I'll just set our new cart down right here. And now we just have the one engine, but look at how much chest space that is now. And let me see, where's the other cart here? I'm gonna grab some saplings from you. Wait, come back. Stop. Not fuel. They're not fuel. Stop. Saplings are not fuel. There we go. God. So, basically I took off the solar, because, I mean, honestly, when they start growing, when the trees start growing up, they're spending more time putting the solar engine up and down than they are doing anything else. And, I mean, look, and it's not worth it. I'd rather have more storage. I'm going to take a few more of your saplings and some of your charcoal. Because this guy's going to run out of saplings quick before they start growing. So there we go. We're back on track. Let's see where we are with our fruits here. I turned off the squeezers because I want to see. I mean, we're getting good amount of papayas, but not the best, right? And I didn't really get into the bees very much, but there's cool things that you can do with our plants and the bees, and that's that they have different traits on them. Let me see if I have a papaya sapling. Okay, and if I go here to my treealizer, which I think I should have honey drops in. Yep. And I'll just put them in here. So we can see here, they're papayas. They're active and inactive traits. They have low saplings. I really don't care about that. Matures, really don't care about that either. Well, no, the matures is what I want. Matures is average, right? Now, we can make that even better. And yield is lowest. We can make that even better. So, let's find some trees that have better stats than this and see if we can get them grown and put them next to each other and see what happens. So the first thing that we're going to want is plums. So let me look up that and see what we need to get to make plums. So we need plum saplings, which is lemon and hill cherry. But it looks like it has to be hill cherry pollen. Does it have to be hill cherry pollen? Let's put some lemon and hill cherry next to each other and see what we get. I'm going to sleep through the night, get everything together, and then meet you over there. Okay, so now we're over here, and I think these were hill cherry already, aren't they? Let me get out my glasses. Sweet chestnut. Let's see. Hill cherry, yeah. So these are already hill cherry. Now, obviously, we set them next to jungle. I think that was to get to the papayas. So what I'm going to do is just collect these up, chop down the jungle trees, and plant lemon trees in their place. So there we go. Now we have a whole row of lemon trees. They should go ahead and start mixing with these hill cherries that we already have here. And then what I'll have to do is just come through later and check these spots. Let me go ahead and just pick up a few here. You know, sometimes it's really cool to just watch the bees. It almost looks like stars or something. So I let a little bit of time pass, And I have a little bit of spread here. Let's see if maybe we got lucky. Let's make sure that X is off, because I don't want to cut down my trees. What do we got? Pomelo? Not sure what that is, but not quite what I'm looking for. Ooh. Lemon. Key lime. Another lemon. Lemon. Oh, there is a couple here, huh? It hasn't been that long. You know what? I'm just going to collect them all up real quick. Okay, I think that's it. So let's see what we got. Ooh! We got 2 plums. Lemons, key limes, hill cherries, wild cherries. So there we go, we got plums. Sweet. So now what we want to do is what I was trying to avoid earlier. Chop these down. I don't want these anymore. Okay, so I cleared that out, and I grabbed a few papaya saplings from my system. But I'm not going to be able to grow a whole bunch of plums from 2 saplings. So let's go ahead and grow one here and collect up some leaves. Make sure my axe is off. And I'm just going to collect up the whole thing. The nice thing is they stack, so. But I don't want to leave a tree here which is like 3 leaves on it. Oh, turn the axe back on now. Okay, and then I'll just plant one back, and in case I ever want to, you know, grab some more leaves or grab some more saplings or anything like that. I got my coffee here. I think this is chestnut, and then this over here is walnut. Yeah, so I mean, I like to keep them. This one here is like a silver lime. So let's go ahead and plant some plums. And okay, so I want them 2 apart. And the reason I want them 2 apart is because just like the lemons, this will get me the most leaf coverage. Now, here's the reason that I wanted plums. And I did get quite a few cherries. Not very many lemons when I cut down all those trees. Put all that away. So, if I go here and look at my treealizer, and I look at the plums have a high yield. And that's what I want, right? So I want high yield, but I want it on a papaya, right? So that's why I have the papayas here. So let's finish planting these out. Every 2, skip 2. There we go. Okay, so that'll work pretty well. And then I can actually probably just put. I wonder if the papayas will work right here. Yeah, see, and the leaves are right above, so I can plant a whole bunch in here. Let me go ahead and see how many I can fit in this little space, and I'll be right back. What do you guys think? Think that's enough? Yeah, so I was able to do 2 rows of each. Actually, 3 rows of the plums and 2 rows of the papayas. I mean, they are squished in there. You can't fit any more. And it looks like some of them already started to mix here. So let's see. I don't think we would have gotten that lucky right away. I'm almost positive we wouldn't. But what we're looking for is, if we take our treealyzer here and see how this one, papaya and plum, right? And so it's high and lowest, but it's a papaya. So we want to try to mix that. Let me see what this one is. Plum and plum. So I don't really need to worry about that one. And this one's papaya and sweet chestnut. Don't need that. So what I want to do is I want to take this papaya and I want to make sure to replace one of these papayas with it. So I want to make sure that the leaves actually decay too. Because that's what I need right now, is the leaves. And the more leaves of this tree that I can actually get wedged in here, the better. Because this tree already has half the trait that I want, right? Which is the high yield. I just need both of them to say that. Because, here, let me show you. Because if we pull this up here, the blue traits are recessive traits. Basically mean if it's not both blue, it doesn't matter. It's not going to pick it. It's going to pick one of the red traits if there's one available first. Because the red traits are dominant traits. It goes back into genetics a little bit. Let's see here. And growth, yeah, light. It says it's papaya, but it's possible to produce plums. That's different. So let me go ahead and plant this one right here. And we'll let that go for a little while. Is that one lower? Does seem lower, doesn't it? So what I'm actually going to do is check to make sure that these saplings have the same trait. Yep. Looks like high. So let's go ahead and... I know it's a bit of work, right? And it's a pain in the ass. But, I mean, ultimately, if we're going for the best tree, then you want to do it the right way. So let's just look to see if we get anything else, and then what I'm going to do is probably remove some of the trees. Let's see, so we got a plum papaya. So now what I think, see, that's what I want right there, papaya with high. That's a plum, and here's my papayas. Oh no, that's a plum. I was gonna say. Let's see. And this one's a... I'm just gonna look at them again. That's a high, but that's a pure blood, pure plum. And this is a papaya high. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to replant these here. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just clear this whole place out again, right? Because basically I have the first generation of what I wanted. But now I need to get it pure. So I'm gonna clear this out again, and I'm just gonna plant a couple. And I'll be right back. And there we go. I had that one plum tree that had the papaya and high on it, and I had the other papaya trees here that had the papaya plum hybrid. So I planted a few of those, and now I'm gonna wait again. You guys don't have to though. Okay, guys, I've waited a little while, and I haven't really gotten anything except for this peach sapling, which is not what I was looking for, but it's still pretty cool. So I'm still waiting. I have gotten a couple of mutations, but not what I'm looking for. More of, like, I got one that went back to a pure plum, which is not quite, I mean, I'm looking for papayas, so I thought this was really cool. Look at how tall, ooh, look at how tall this plum tree is. Let's see what we got. A plum tree. Oops, I keep opening that. And it's plum. See, that's what I mean. It's a purebred plum. So we don't really want that, because what we really want is purebred of the papayas with the high trait on them. So with all this though, it's going to take a little while for it to work. So let's go ahead and plant our peach here. I'm just going to grab a piece of dirt. Let's do it right here. Dirt. And sapling. Sweet. I don't mind using up a little bit of bone meal. That's kind of cool. I didn't get a peach. That's a ripoff. What? Maybe they have to be done in the orchard. I don't know. So, I'm going to let that go. I'm going to let these go ahead and try to mix up. See if I can get the right set that I'm looking for. And I'm glad that we got our world back. I have a few plans that I want to do for the next couple of episodes, but let me know what you guys want to see before 1.6 comes out. And with that, I will see you guys later.